So how do you perform investor due diligence on either a transaction or a firm? This is Dave at AFX Search, licensed private investigators. If you are an investor or a potential investor and want to do research or perform due diligence on that deal, there's a couple factors that are important to take into account. First of all, are you performing due diligence on an individual that's part of your transaction? Maybe it's an entity that's a party of this transaction. In either case, there's factors about that particular person or entity that could be of interest. First of all, what assets do they have? Do the assets that are being represented on your transaction match what the person truly has or has control over? Second of all, what is their civil lawsuit history? Is it a company that has a lot of claims against it, a lot of lawsuits against it, maybe for breach of contract? Is it an individual that has been litigious in their activities with other deals? Is it maybe an entity that has criminal activity, or a person? Do they have a criminal record? Do they have claims against them from government agencies? Sometimes even licensing boards may have cases filed against them, which could indicate how they do their business and how active they are in their business. Another area of due diligence on a transaction could be other entities that the person or company is involved with. If a person has 5 or 6 other companies and they're in the same area, it could be a competitive question you want to ask about. Maybe that company that you're doing business with has subsidiaries, or they have a parent company. How does that all play in? And who owns the corporate assets that are being represented? Does your company own the real estate, or are they leasing it? Do they own the inventory, or are there UCC filings against it? Being aware of all of the factors about the individual, the entity, and the assets is important to make sure that the deal that you're being presented with matches up with the way your expectations are about the finances. If you have questions about performing due diligence on any type of investment deal, you can reach us at our website at afxsearch.com.